Hey guys, today we are going to be watching top 25 scariest videos of the year. So yeah, let's get into it.
Toy Story.
We were messing around with my little sister's camera and we just found something like...
It's weird.
It's weird. Okay.
It's a normal Tuesday in October, around 6 p.m., when a young girl takes out her camera to record her new toy collection and talk about her day. What happens next is downright chilling.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my scary toy collection that I just got today. We went to a toy store and it had all of these things like this cameraman, these tiny little action figures, this big scary toy rack, and this one. And then I saw my friend the other day and we went on a walk and we also got ice cream that day and I'm having a lot of fun.
The little girl looks up and seems frozen in fear as she stares at something that we can't see. She stares motionless for over 20 seconds and then gets up and hurries out of the room. The camera continues to record and captures something that seems to follow her. Later, the little girl's older sister, Charity Lewis, is looking through the camera's footage and finds this strange recording completely by accident. Charity shares the clip on Instagram and says that before viewing this video, she had no idea that her little sister had experienced anything strange. To this day, the recording remains a mystery. Up on the housetop, an urban explorer checks out a group of small abandoned buildings in the middle of nowhere, deep in the woods of Poland. Eventually, it gets too dark to explore, and he decides to leave. But hanging around till after dark seems to have been a terrible mistake. Someone can be seen chasing the now panicking urban explorer, and whoever it is seems to have come from right off the goddamn roof. The urban explorer runs off into the woods to escape, but whoever this strange person is now seems to be following him. Thankfully, the urban explorer makes it home safe and shares his footage on YouTube. A curious viewer points out just how pale the unknown stranger seems to be. Another viewer claims that they too have visited the abandoned buildings, and that they also saw this same creepy man. Either way, this strange guy swooping down from the roof to chase the urban explorer away is truly creepy, and it seems like something right out of a horror movie. Cave Crisis. Alex Cantrell from the YouTube channel Underground Explorers is invited to explore a cave on his friend's ranch in Texas. But the cave is partially submerged in water, making it very difficult to enter and explore. Now I'm going to go ahead and say that this video is not exactly anything paranormal, but it is very scary and 100% real. It's especially scary if you're even the slightest bit claustrophobic. Now, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, I want to stress, no one was seriously injured in this video. The following footage was recorded by a professional cave diver. Do not attempt to do this yourself. Alright, so, Alex is joined by a few of his friends as they begin to explore the frightfully small cave.
Alright, who's got the oxygen meter? Let's see that. Look at this. We got an oxygen meter now? So people won't be mad at me? So what all does that show? Carbon monoxide?
Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, and a little oxygen.
Cool.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah, so we got the action adventure twins here helping us out. Because you guys are like, Matt, check the oxygen. Oh, danger levels.
Breathe on a little bit.
Danger.
Danger.
It's waterproof?
It is, but I don't think it's gonna work well if like the little intake clogs the water.
It's gonna be hard to keep that thing out of the water.
Alright guys, we have made it out to the cave that's on the demolition ranch.
Wait, is it beeping already?
Well, see, I immediately dunked it underwater.
I told
So, you know, I don't think this is gonna give us the accurate.
Or the entire cave has bad air.
It might. Let's get into it.
I hate this so much.
Already it did hurt. A lot further.
This is like my top fear. Hold on, I just need to do something right quick.
As they work their way deeper and deeper into the cave, the passageway becomes smaller and more claustrophobic. Eventually, there is barely even room to breathe above the murky water.
Sorry, those were my dogs.
Exploration goes horribly wrong.
Well, this is where we're at now.
I love that they're saying this is intense.
Yeah.
That makes
You heard that, yeah.
That makes me feel good because I was scared in here. I'm like, what if these guys just come in and they're like, oh, these games, let's climb it.
No, this is
Yeah.
I feel the rope on my foot. So much water in my ears. Yeah, same. Oh man.
Water in my eyes.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
Good time. Good time.
Oh my gosh, how are they doing that?
Does it really go further?
Is he under?
Oh, hell no, I'm not doing that.
I can just barely hear right here today.
So loud.
This is the waiting area. Are you going, Jacob?
Oh, he just barely.
Sorry, my dog.
Oh my God!
How do they do this? This might be the scariest thing.
Alex's friend and fellow cave explorer Jacob is a little further ahead in a part of the cave that is so submerged that there's barely room to breathe. As he ducks under the murky water, Jacob becomes confused and panics, breathing in a mouthful of the dirty water. In a terrified frenzy, he tries to back out of the cave as fast as he can, but he slams into Alex, dragging him underwater too. Luckily, the two guys make it out safely, with only a few scratches to remind them of the terrifying incident. This video once again goes to show that sometimes people, even your own friends, can be much scarier and more dangerous than anything paranormal. And I don't know about you, but just watching them in that cramped little tunnel gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Same.
Now, you can watch this entire exciting cave exploration and many more over on the YouTube channel, Underground Explorers. Knock, knock. Late one night, a group of friends decide to film themselves taking a spooky dare at a local school that is said to be haunted. The story goes that if you go around to the back of the school and knock on the nurse's office door, someone or something will knock back.
Heck no.
Just knock on it, knock. No, go. Knock harder. Let them know. Let them.
A sudden loud scream sends the girls running in terror.
Let them.
Now, unfortunately, the original creator of this video has basically disappeared off the internet. So for now, whatever happened next remains a mystery. The thing in the tunnel. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Sophie reached out to us about a very creepy video that her friend Laura recorded in an abandoned railway tunnel in Hassel, Germany. The tunnel was built in 1890 and it was used extensively by German troops during World War II. So, while on a weekend trip, Laura checks out the historic old abandoned rail tunnel. She's recording with her phone when she captures what is maybe one of the weirdest clips I've ever seen. Check it out.
I don't like this at all. What was that?
Something pale and thin can be seen rising up from the tracks in front of Laura on what looks like a thin little arm. As for Laura, she gets one look at the disturbing thing and just turns and makes a run for it. Now, watching this clip over and over, I honestly have no idea what this is. It looks like maybe a hairless torso with two skinny arms, getting up in a very unnatural way. Maybe it's an animal, maybe it's a very weird looking person. I just don't know. So you tell me what you think this is down in the comments.
Yeah, me too.
Open house. Reddit user / realtor Sandra is recording a tour of a 1960s bungalow-style home to show prospective buyers. Sandra's filming at night in order to showcase the house's interior lighting. But it's starting to get a bit late at the creepy little cottage, and things are about to get weird.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this beautiful vintage 1962. Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing? I'm getting my camera or my phone, and I'm like running out. Yeah, if I was in that situation, then I would be out of there.
Go ahead, do it again.
1 second later, boom,
You're on
I'm
camera.
out. Why is she asking the ghost spirit to do it again? She's kind of stupid. She needs to leave. You need to leave.
Open this door. Go ahead, open this door. Open this door like you did the other one.
You know, there might be a guy just behind the
Come on,
door.
just move the glass or something. Go ahead, do it again. I'm not scared.
I'd be terrified. She might call me a terrified scaredy cat, but are those the smoke detectors, bro? Yeah, you should have done that like an hour ago, Stacy.
A door suddenly swings open on its own and Sandra is spooked.
Oh,
But she
Sandra.
gathers her courage and rushes out to see what's going on. A glass of water sitting on top of the fireplace shifts and slowly moves as if it's being pushed by some invisible force.
It's probably a
But
string.
things get even crazier as a smoke detector suddenly starts to beep before crashing violently to the floor.
Now that
With
is
that,
pretty
Sandra
scary.
has had enough and just gets out of there. But there's also something else that is very creepy in this video.
See,
Something
people
that
these days
only
are
a few
stupid.
viewers even notice. So again I ask, did you see it? Right before the door moves, a face in the picture right beside Sandra seems to slowly darken. And then the creepy little shadow fades away just as the door swings open. Sandra says that she's experienced several unexplained paranormal events in this home, but this was the first time that she finally captured it on camera.
Okay, that's terrifying.
Ride of a lifetime. Gustavo Alcaraz from Mazatlan, Mexico is celebrating his 10th birthday with his family in a small amusement park. After gathering his courage, the young boy goes on a roller coaster for the very first time. A total of 8 people get on the roller coaster, all Gustavo's family. His proud mother sits in the front and records a video of Gustavo's first roller coaster ride. But her camera catches something that Gustavo and his family simply can't explain. Something truly chilling.
That's his mom or his dad? That looks like his dad. Oh, wait, is that his mom in the back? Oh, that's his mom recording. Oh, okay. I'm stupid.
Sí, son 5 o 6 vueltas.
Wait, what was it?
Abajo no, abajo, en la parte de abajo no.
Oh. That's pretty unexplainable. Oh, that's terrifying. They probably just snuck on. Like the people, if there's probably people in the back, and then after they read, they bent over and they stayed there so they could go again. It's probably just a normal person, but that is pretty scary. Man, this roller coaster is long.
You see, none of Gustavo's family got in the last cart on the roller coaster, and it's empty for most of the ride. But during the second lap, someone or something seems to appear out of thin air. The figure is hardly noticeable at first, but then it seems to transform into a solid person, seemingly wearing all black and sitting all alone. Now, the roller coaster has not stopped a single time to allow for a person to get on or off. So just who or what is this? Now, what makes this capture even creepier is that years ago, 2 people lost their lives on a larger roller coaster that stood on the same land. After the tragic accident, that roller coaster was condemned and dismantled. It was replaced by this smaller, safer, family-friendly ride. So could this be the spirit of one of the victims of the older roller coaster accident?
That is
Are they
pretty
doomed
scary.
to loop this
But
track
like I said, it might have just been another person from the last
Let
ride.
me know what you think. Hanako-san. A group of friends at a high school in Japan hear crying coming from the restroom during their lunch break. Now in Japan there is a famous legend of a girl named Hanako-san. This young girl's spirit is said to haunt restrooms in schools across Japan. The group moves in, all of them a bit hesitant to investigate the source of the creepy sound. Needless to say, it did not go well.
I am not going to Japan. Yo. What? What?
The girls are just about to leave until they suddenly hear a loud bang and go back for a look. The horrifying, distorted face of a young girl can be seen inside one of the restroom stalls. The group runs in fear, and the video cuts. Now, unfortunately, there's no source to be found for this video. It appeared on the internet as mysteriously as the Japanese legend.
I'm not going
did
to
the girls capture
I'm not
evidence
going
of
to Japan,
Hanako-san?
bro. Japan.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Sorry, but
you
no.
decide.
That looks like a freaking alien.
Jason Barber from Salisbury, North Carolina comes home from work and he gets the unexpected scare
But still,
of a lifetime.
That was terrifying. Yo.
A big angry snake is hiding around the edges of Jason's front door and lunges out in an attempt to bite him. Luckily for Jason, the bite was a miss and the snake is actually a non-poisonous black rat snake. But something to be learned from this. If you walk up and your cat is just staring at the door and meowing for no reason, maybe take a closer look before you just head in. In another clip, a man and woman have a similar scary encounter. The couple pulls out an old step stool and is shocked to find a large snake hiding under a box right in front of it. They make a run for it with their puppy following close behind. But the puppy is not gonna let the snake have his toy. So he just runs back in and yoinks it away. Snake or not, nothing is getting his favorite toy.
W dog.
While you are sleeping. It's 3 in the morning in Erie, Pennsylvania, and Jorge Cruz and his family are all fast asleep in bed. Suddenly, their bedroom door slams shut. Now, Jorge is woken up by the sound, but doesn't think much of it and goes back to sleep. But the next day, he begins to wonder what could have caused the door to slam. He checks their baby monitor footage, and what he finds makes his blood run cold.
Okay, I'm not going to Pennsylvania either. Sorry, Pennsylvania and Japan, but I'm not going. Nothing happened to the baby, right? That might have just been really good editing then. Because you know my editing sucks. And that might have been a string. But I don't know. Might be real. That might be the...
Loud banging can be heard before the bedroom door slams shut. Then a dark shadow-like figure can be seen creeping up the bottom of the baby's crib, seemingly watching the child sleep. The dark mass seems to reach over toward the child, even moving around a stuffed animal. Then it simply disappears into thin air. Jorge says that he feels the entity might be a dark presence in his home. So did the family capture a paranormal entity on camera? Let me know what you think. Apartment tour gone wrong. A realtor from Ladson, South Carolina is giving a tour of a brand new luxury apartment to an interested couple. Then it goes terribly wrong.
So this is the pool. Yeah, that would help me actually.
Pretty nice apartment.
Yeah. Is that closet?
That's washer dryer hookups.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, sorry, I kicked you. Do you like? There's a person in there.
There's a person in here? Hello?
There was a person? What? A person? Yeah, leave that apartment. I'm leaving.
That's okay.
The woman touring the apartment heads alone into the back bedroom and checks out the closet. But surprise, because there's just some weird dude hiding in there. Understandably, she kind of freaks out and runs out of the room and warns the others.
Yo.
The realtor is shocked, and after checking out the bedroom herself, she just says, okay, we're gonna go.
Do you like? There's a person in there.
There's a person in here?
That's embarrassing.
Now, Now, it bears repeating that these are brand new luxury apartments in a guarded community, so it seems odd that a squatter could even get in there. But what would you do if you were touring an apartment and a guy just popped out of the closet?
You know what I'd do? I'd go and I'd kick him in the face.
In the Chillicothe, Ohio, is the Schrader Road Tunnel. Built underneath a set of railroad tracks in 1927, the old road tunnel is said to be extremely haunted. The story goes that long ago a woman was carrying her baby while walking along the train tracks late at night. The two were hit by an oncoming train. It is said that her ghost and the ghost of her baby haunt the Schrader Road Tunnel. Many people who have traveled through the tunnel report that they have seen the ghostly figure of a woman holding her baby. Others report hearing odd, unexplained wails and moans. Because of this, locals started referring to the Schrader Tunnel by a very different and much creepier name, the Crybaby Tunnel. So, Levi Woodruff is intrigued by the spooky stories and sets out to explore the Crybaby Tunnel late one night. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
So I've been down in here in a place called Crybaby's Tunnel. It's a place, it's local around my area. And they say she got hit.
Of course they're in Ohio, down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. That's such an old meme.
Right there in the creek down here. There's something dead right there. Bro, there's something dead right there. A dead deer. It's a dead deer. I've been out here forever trying to get stuff done.
What if you fell?
This place is spooky. Is anybody out there?
Nope. Run out. Run.
Hello?
He's heard stories of it being haunted and he's hearing a baby cry. He needs to run. People are so stupid these days. Definitely in movies too.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's me.
In the pitch black darkness of the tunnel with nothing but a flashlight, Levi suddenly hears the disturbing cries of a baby.
My little brother.
Familiar with the spooky stories about the tunnel, Levi makes a run for it. So could these cries belong to the spirit of the baby that tragically passed away at the creepy old railroad tunnel? And is the ghost of the baby's mother also inside, just waiting for someone to come in?
The baby.
Hell no. Hell no.
In a flash. Sometimes a very silly moment turns scary in an instant. Two guys are just goofing around, but then like a bolt out of the blue, fun time is over.
Some pranks on people, boy.
A sudden, very close lightning strike rips through the clouds and scares the living out of them, sending them running inside in terror.
That's actually not scary at all. That's hilarious.
Antoine's Restaurant. Isabel Riley recently told a very creepy story online and followed it up with one of the creepiest pictures you'll ever see.
I need to tell you guys about the most insane evidence that I have ever seen of a ghost existing. Backstory. I was at a company get-together with my CEOs, my coworkers, and one of the owners of the company. We've all looked at us and was like, hey, do you guys want to see a ghost picture? Immediately, yes. He begins to tell us that he was in New Orleans at a restaurant called Antoine's.
The things you're into are always changing, but what you pay for internet shouldn't. Switch to Verizon Home Internet today and get a 5-year price guarantee.
New Orleans, first of all, super haunted city. If you know, you know. Antoine's is one of the oldest restaurants in the city. One of the oldest restaurants, I believe, in America. It has a lot of history. It used to be a jail. It is a really well-established place, has been around forever. So he's dining at this restaurant and he is offered a tour of the wine cellar. The wine cellar is huge, has thousands of bottles of wine, probably worth millions of dollars. So he's taking a tour of the wine cellar, he's taking pictures. There's this guy in the wine cellar on a laptop who is apparently at auction buying more rare wine for the collection.
Please like and subscribe if you're not already.
My CEO takes pictures of this guy on his laptop. Doesn't think anything of it, he doesn't see anything, leaves the restaurant, calls it a day. The next morning, he's looking through the photos and notices something. So this is the first picture that he showed me from the wine cellar. You can see this guy who
what's
is
that guy in the
on
corner?
his laptop at auction doing whatever. And here is the next picture that he took. So we all see that. That is a full body apparition.
Sorry, that's my
looks like a woman in this like black Victorian dress.
Yo, what?
And
is that?
When I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills.
So just who could the creepy alleged ghost woman dressed all in black in the photo be? For that, we go into the history of the restaurant. Antoine Alciatore opened his restaurant all the way back in 1840. Then in 1875, Antoine passed away when he was only 55 years old. When he died, he left his wife Julie in charge of the restaurant. So can this be Julie's spirit still looking over the restaurant from beyond the grave? Well, let me know what you think. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. This next video was recorded by a man named Javier from Argentina. Javier says that he was worried about his friend Antonio, as he hadn't heard from him in a while. So he drives over to Antonio's house to check up on his friend. Javier bangs on the front door. No one answers. He calls out Antonio's name. Again, no answer. So Javier climbs over the wall into Antonio's backyard and goes to the back door of the house. For some reason,
if he's not here, then he's not
open.
there.
Fearing the worst, Javier goes inside to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
If he's not there, he's not there. He shouldn't even be going in his backyards. That's like breaking in.
Antonio!
Don't mind my dogs. Here, I'm gonna go get them right quick.
Antonio, soy yo. Javier. Puta madre. ¡Ey! Loco. Soy Javier, boludo. Che, loco, ¿sos vos? Ya fue, boludo. Vine a ver qué onda, ¿cómo andás? ¿Estás bien? Che, loco, si yo vos salí. ¿Escuchan eso?
Yo. My gosh. Otis, what's wrong?
Javier doesn't know what is going on, and he doesn't want any part of it. He decides to just leave the house and call the police. But just as he's about to exit, he hears a strange sound from somewhere behind him. The next 30 seconds are like something right out of a nightmare.
Okay, whoa.
Did you see it? A door swings open by itself and someone or something with glowing eyes seems to peek over the upper glass of the door, 7 feet in the air. Javier has had about enough and just makes a run for it.
He should have left.
Whoever or whatever this was, it certainly was not his friend Antonio. After calling the police over to the residence, Javier learns that his friend has tragically passed away inside the house, just behind that door that he couldn't open. Javier is so upset and confused by the whole ordeal that he just can't let it go. He decides to return to Antonio's house in search of answers. It did not go well.
Esta es la pieza. Mira. Me laucha. Da un poco de escalofrío estar acá, se siente una carga un poco pesada, qué sé yo. Mira. La linterna. ¿Qué pasa? Mira. ¡Hey! ¿Quién anda ahí?
No, I'm getting out. That's crazy. No. I'm 360 no scope kicking it. Roundhouse kicking it, yo. That's crazy. No, get out. He needs to leave. He needs to leave. Why would he go back? Just go to his funeral. I don't like this at all. How is he getting out of this one?
¡Hola! ¿Qué mierda anda ahí, la concha de su madre?
Sorry, my dog is being so annoying.
And with that, Javier is done. He leaves the house, and to this day, he claims that he has no explanation for what happened inside.
Was that his friend?
There's something in the basement.
Guys, 10 more
Newstar
likes.
viewer Oliver reached out to me about a video he captured in his home in Twin Falls, Idaho. In his email, Oliver says that he recorded a video for his friends with plans to hold a sleepover that same night. In his video, he shows his basement and where he and his friends will be sleeping. But what happens next is literally like something from a nightmare.
Oh no. No. I'm gonna pull a GTA and I'm gonna get I'm
As
gonna get a
Oliver
can
looks
of
inside the
gasoline.
bedroom, he sees a tall, dark figure standing
I'm gonna light
inside
the house
room.
on fire.
Startled by the creepy apparition, Oliver stumbles back before turning on the lights and taking another look. But whatever was standing there seems to
did you
have
see the
just
sticks? Did you?
disappeared. What makes this footage even creepier is that when slowed down, it becomes clear that whoever or whatever this is seems to be wearing a hat. So if you don't know,
that hat is so
across the
scary,
world, countless
guys.
people
Oh
have
my
reported
God.
seeing a being known as the quote, Hat Man. Although some claim to have seen the apparition while fully awake, the Hat Man is known to terrorize victims of sleep paralysis. I asked Oliver if he had ever experienced sleep paralysis in his life, and he explained that he actually did, but only when he was a child. So could Oliver have actually captured proof of the Hat Man's existence? Let me know what you think.
No, I've
Hell
never had sleep
or high water.
paralysis, so I'm good. I'm good. I don't know about y'all though, so y'all might
Back
be
in
cooked.
August 2021, an unexpected flash flood swept through downtown Omaha, Nebraska. At around 10 p.m., Tony Lou and his two friends are relaxing in his apartment and watching the weather reports about the flood. They decide to take the elevator down to have a look at the flooded city streets for themselves. It was a very bad idea.
Let me see your best moves impression.
That's terrifying.
Tony and his friends didn't realize, but the lower levels of the apartment building were completely flooded with disgusting sewer water. As the elevator reaches the lobby, water pours inside, causing the elevator to malfunction and trap them inside with the rising water.
Once it got towards kind of my neck, chest, that's when I kind of, I could possibly die in here.
The water continues to flood in, filling the elevator to the point that the three friends can barely keep their head above the water. Tony is panicked and makes an emergency phone call to his roommate, Dalen Stapp, and the roommate hurries downstairs to try to help his trapped friends.
I told him, hey, I'm gonna die in here if you guys don't come and try to do something.
We went down into about shoulder deep water and just tried pulling it apart with everything we could. We had to get them out or it could have been fatal.
Tony's roommate Dalen finally manages to pry open the flooded elevator doors to free his friends from what could have been their watery grave. Luckily, they all escape and swim to safety without so much as a scratch. Not surprisingly, Tony Lou says that this was the scariest thing that has ever happened to him.
How scary was this? Honestly, I would say this is number one, the most scariest thing in my life, yo. Hands down.
Factory worker Kama Kaylee recently moved from his home country of Greenland to live and work in Denmark. But little did he know that the apartment he moved into had a horribly dark past. 7 years ago, a 49-year-old man was brutally attacked and lost his life right outside the apartment's front door. After Kama moves in, he begins to notice his things moving and falling to the floor for no reason. He hears the creepy sound of someone knocking on his door, and doors inside the apartment slam shut for no reason. One afternoon, Kama hears strange sounds coming from somewhere inside his apartment. He pulls out his phone and starts to record as he tries to find the source of the odd noises. But then, this happens. Kama gets a good jump scare as a door slams shut right in front of him. And, it seems to literally scare a fart right out of him. But now, this is where the fun ends and things start to get really dark. Because another day, not long after sunset, the eerie activity in the apartment starts up once again. Now, Kama is a bit scared, but once again, he takes out his phone to try to record proof of the creepy activity in his apartment. What happens next is truly creepy.
Have you ever wished you could play a video game your way?
Oh, this video is not sponsored by any ads,
unimaginably
okay?
wealthy.
Nah, the ghost just wants some food to eat, bro. He just wants some food to eat. So he can get it. The ghost just got kind of hungry, yo. Like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. He was just super hungry. Me at 3 a.m. Oh, heck no. Yep, I'm burning the apartment
itself, and Kama's helmet slides across the floor. Later that night, Kama decides to live stream from his apartment. He says that he's having trouble sleeping because he keeps hearing things moving and falling to the floor over in the next room. What happens next, live on camera, is downright chilling.
You should have done that in the first place.
Caught live on stream, Kama hears the sounds of his belongings falling to the floor in the other room. But when he goes to investigate, the drawers of a small cupboard slide open on their own. Kama's had enough and runs down the stairs and out of the building. But when he looks up at his apartment window, he is shocked to see someone or something standing inside his apartment, seemingly looking right down at him. So, with everything that has happened, could Kama's apartment actually be haunted by the restless ghost of the man whose life was taken there? Let me know what you think. Just a quick side note, the Greenlandic is only spoken by around 57,000 people in the entire world. So a huge thank you to Nuke Stop by viewer Wilhelm for translating The Midnight Whisper. Red Easer Mike is up around midnight after his family have all went to bed. He suddenly smells a strange odor coming from the living room and he suspects that one of the family pets might have urinated on the floor. But as Mike begins searching for the telltale puddle, something scares the absolute out of him. A small childlike voice seems to whisper, "Mike," from somewhere nearby. Mike just books it up the stairs, leaving his dog and his concerned little kitten in the background to wonder what the hell just happened. Now, Mike says that he lives in an old 1850s house near the coast of Herring Cove, Canada. It has a slight bit of dark history, but he says that he's never experienced anything remotely paranormal before this night. In fact, Mike has never even made a single post about anything supernatural until this strange incident that literally sent him running.
Okay guys, well that is the end of the video. Please like and subscribe. This is like one of the first videos I've done on like scariest videos of the year. This is my longest video too. So let's try to get this video to at least 100 likes. 100 likes is all I'm asking. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.